Hi, I'm Darian. I'm just going to start by saying this video is going to be short because the only time I have to do it is right now here at work. I read and chose the book Cut by Patricia McCormick off the 100 Top Banned Books list. It's a very detailed book about a girl who cuts herself. Her name's Callie. She ends up in a residential treatment facility called Sea Pines. She doesn't talk. But through the whole book, she's talking. And it's like she's telling us, the reader, what she feels and what she's doing and how it feels when she cuts herself. But she also explains what she would tell people when other characters in the book who do ask them questions. There's not really any other main characters besides Callie. There's like her counselor and the other girls in the treatment facility, but basically the whole book is just Callie talking to us about herself. On the cover of the book, you guys can't see, it's too small and it's gray on black, but it says, "Then I placed the blade next to the skin on my palm. A tingle crossed my scalp. The floor tipped up at me and my body spiraled away. Then I was on the ceiling looking down, waiting to see what would happen next. ... So, that is it right there. Kind of just draws you in. But I don't want to say, in my opinion, this book needs to be, I would say, censored or not used, but at the same time, I don't think it would be meant to be in any library for any kids younger than high school, and even maybe high school. I think it could be a book that counselors do use as resources or something to help kids who are self-harming, but I also, like, my fear with it, and a reason why it is possibly banned now, is because of the detail of the book and how Callie feels when she's cutting herself, just because I could see how it could make someone who was thinking about hurting themselves hurt themselves, at least try it. My evidence for that in the book is, so obviously Callie's in this residential treatment facility, Sea Pines, because she does cut herself, but she uses anything. She uses the paper towel machine. She'll use like the metal parts where you rip the paper towel. She'll go into the bathroom and she'll rub her wrists on those until she bleeds, and it talks in detail about how it scrapes her skin and stuff like that. This part is in the book is when everyone's supposed to be sleeping, and she had actually stolen a tin pie. I don't know what the pie was in, and she folded it in half, and it says in here, "I bring the inside of my wrist up to meet it. A tingle crawls across my scalp. I close my eyes and wait, but nothing happens. There's no release, just a weird tugging sensation. I open my eyes. The skin on my wrist is drawn up to a wrinkle snagged on the edge. I pull it in the other direction and a dull throbbing starts in my wrist. I hold my breath and push down on the piece of metal. It sinks in neatly. A sudden liquid heat floods my body. The pain is so sharp, so sudden, I catch my breath. There's no rush, no relief, just pain, a keen, pulsing pain. I drop the pie plate and grasp my wrist with my other hand, dimly aware, even as I'm doing it, that this is something I've never done before, never tried to stop the blood, never interfered. It's never hurt like this before, and it's never not worked." So I could definitely see how someone could be reading that and think, well, maybe it didn't work for her that time, but it'll work for me. And I could definitely see how kids who are going through all of like hormonal changes and everything in like the 6th grade and like freshman year, how that could affect them and how that could put ideas into their head. But I definitely do think, I don't want to give away the end of the book, but I do think this could be a good book that people in schools, like guidance counselors and teachers, use as a book to help other people and help people who are going through this or maybe like thinking about hurting themselves. I definitely think that this would be a good book to use. I guess I wouldn't put ideas, it could put ideas in their head of like other things to use to hurt themselves, but at the same time, the end of the book would also help them in their recovery and things that they would do. There was one more part of the book that I would read to you, except for if I read it to you, it would give away a lot of the book. So I won't be reading that to you.